Hello my friends, welcome back to our channel. I'm happy to serve you with this great content. So this is actually a session that I had with the Rotary Club of Brampton in Ontario, Canada in December 2020. It was such a great session. They enjoyed it. I got great feedback from it. So I thought I will put it out here for anyone who would benefit from it. I think it will personally serve you in a great way if you follow the tips that I serve here. So here we go. Enjoy this. I call it the reset. How to reset and launch into your next level in life instead of simply sitting back and having a pity party. You cannot continue to do that. You need to reset your life. How do you do that? I show you and I guide you through this video content, and so I hope that you are blessed by it. It serves you in a great way and you are able to use it to enhance and transform your life for the better. This is the whole point of what I'm doing. It's for you, it's for us, it's for our community. So enjoy this. Let's go into it now. Live in 2 minutes. I'm so excited to go and have a great time with the Rotary Club of Ontario. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mr. Uche. Any other one? Any other person to share?
I could share with you, Sarah.
Yes, please, sir.
One thing I've seen this year is coming together and the generosity of people. And I'm hoping that that will carry over. I mean, Rotarians are used to giving and stepping up when there's a need. But I'm seeing it in my neighbors, and I'm seeing it in my friends, and I'm seeing it in people that were pretty much aloof to the problems of other people and only looked inward. And hopefully they've created a habit and a culture this year that will carry on after the current crisis is over.
Another excellent one. Thank you so much, Mr. Norm, for sharing that. Anyone else wants to share?
Yeah, I can have a few thoughts here.
Yes, please, sir.
This year has been very challenging at the same time. It's made the whole world like one community, in a sense that the generosity of people, those who have and the have-nots, that the haves that were going after or helping others who that do not have made the global community a very small because of the pandemic and the challenge that everybody has, and how we gradually coming up of it. It's a learning curve, and I appreciate the community, how everybody's coming together to help one another, especially through Rotary.
Awesome. Very good. Very incredible submissions from all three of you. And that actually confirms the statement I just made earlier, that this is a great community. You are a great team together. Because out there, when people are talking about the year, obviously because of the pandemic, most people are saying it's been a terrible year, it's been a horrible year, it's been a troublesome year, all these negative words and negative energy out there. But I'm not sensing that here. And from the three of you, I can sense that it's a great place, and the mindset here, the perspective here is just incredible. And it's a really great thing to keep that up and stick to that. And let's dive into my session for today. Again, I'm very excited to be here, even more excited because of the way the mindset here is, the way the energy here is. So thank you so much for welcoming me in here. So I termed this session End 2020 with Gratitude and Live the Next Year with Great Expectation. So no matter how this year has been, and you have really indicated to me that it's not been a terrible year, it's not been a horrible year, it's been a great year of personal learning, of great community and sharing, of loving, of growing, of a new world for every one of us. So we can look forward to the continuation of this and even for better times ahead. So I want us to reset ourselves from this moment on, and it's a great time, especially because it's the end of the year as we launch into the new year. So I want us to reset ourselves as we start off into the new year. So by reset, I mean, first of all, the R is for reflect. So we need to reflect. When we are reflecting, we are thinking back on our past experiences throughout this year, all that we've come through, all that we have learned, all that we have experienced. Thoughtfully, intentionally think through everything as individuals, as a family, as a community, as a club. Think through everything and how far we have come. When we are able to intentionally take the time, because this is really important, it's our lives and we are projecting ourselves into the coming year. So if you're not able to invest some time into this, it may not have a great impact on the year ahead for you. So set some time for yourself and reflect. Throw back over the months of the year and think through all that we have come through. For yourself as a person, for your family, for your community, for your club. And when you're doing this, we encourage people to not focus on just one aspect of our lives, but every aspect of our lives. We are looking at our personal lives, our mental health, we're looking at our finances, we are looking at our careers, we are looking at our health, life holistically. Reflect over all of your life. Whatever you call this year, and I'm so happy that we are calling this year a great year. So reflect on all of that. This is the beginning of resetting for the year to come. The next is to evaluate. When we are evaluating, we are setting value on the reflection that we have done. So we cannot discount everything that we have experienced in the year. There's great value in all the experiences that we've had, all the times that we have gone through. So put value on it, appraise it. A good evaluation will help you identify the good that came out of the unexpected year we have all experienced. And I'm so happy again to say that this is a great place because the mindsets here are great, the perspectives are awesome. So there is good that I believe, apart from these three who shared, every one of us can identify out of the year. So we are evaluating all of that. It's noteworthy to keep in mind that when we are evaluating, we are really working with our mind, and we are sending our minds out there to look for things. And evaluation focuses only on the good. And it's also key to know that if you choose not to send your mind to look for the good, but to look for the bad, your mind can still find the bad things for you. However, that's not what we are focusing on. We are sending our mind to go out there and look for the good in the year, only the good. The bad is gone, let it go. Focus on the good. The good is what, when you focus on, you can receive more of those. Whatever you choose to focus on, you get more of. So evaluation helps you to focus only on the good and build on it into the new year. Whatever improvements that you need to make, great, you need to make them. So it's not like you're discounting everything, but even in the bad that you can still spot, you need to make improvements on. But then the focus is only on the good when you are evaluating. The next is to strategize. When you have evaluated after your reflection, is to strategize. because you're moving into the year. You don't want to just go into the year anyway, anyhow, without a plan. When you fail to plan, it means essentially you're planning to fail. When you have no plan for our lives, any way can take us anywhere without even realizing it. And before you know, you are in a ditch. And no one wants that. So you want to be able to plan. And planning is strategizing for the times ahead. And again, it's not only in one aspect of our lives, we are focusing on every aspect of our lives. You don't want to take care of your finances where you are very good financially. However, your family is breaking apart. You want to be able to strategize for your family. You want to be able to strategize for the other relationships in your life that are key to you, your friendships, your networks, your club. So you are strategizing for life holistically. When you know where you are going, you know exactly the path to take together. And when you know where you are going, if you happen to be on the wrong path, you will catch yourself. But if you don't know where you are going, if you don't know the destination that you want to arrive at, you will not know if you're not on the right path. And you will get lost. That's how come so many people, and I believe most of us, if not all of us, know at least someone who has, so to say, become wayward in life. They don't know what they're doing with their life. And it is in such circumstances that people talk about frustration, anxiety, no excitement in life and stuff like that. But when you have a plan, when you have a dream, when you have goals that you have set for yourself, you're excited to get out of the bed every morning because you have a plan for the day that is working toward your bigger dream, your bigger vision, towards your goals. So this all come under strategizing. So I'm going to ask a quick question and maybe take a few seconds, if not a minute, to ponder over it. What is your plan for the coming year in every aspect of our lives? For your finances, for your family, for your other relationships, even for your faith, what is your plan? I understand that we have to take one day at a time. That's great. No one holds tomorrow, no one holds the future. However, we can plan it and take it one day at a time. So what is your personal plan for the coming year? Considering all that we have gone through this year, considering all that we have learned this year, what is our plan for the year 2021? Do we have a plan at all? That's a question that we need to think about. Do we have a plan? Or we are simply waiting for the year to come? Hey, New Year's Eve and 2021 is here. We are excited. We are thankful to get into 2021. We are blessed to have life and to have health, and it's here and there is no plan. And the year overwhelms us and then it becomes another ordinary year. We do not want that. So I would like to encourage us, and that will actually lead us into our next. Execution. Execution is taking action on our plans. Many people have plans. They have intentions. Some even have wishes. It's in their minds. They haven't actually documented it. So that's simply a wish. Some people have wishes. Some people have plans. They have documented them. And it's in nice books, journals, maybe on their computers. And there is no execution plan. They do not action their plan. So the plans, the intentions, the goals, the dreams are all on paper. They never come to fruition because there is no execution. If you do not act, you will not get anything. You have to act on what you say you want to do. It's in your head, but it has to come out into life so you can live it, so you can enjoy it. Everything happens twice. First in our thoughts, and then in deed, in action. And that comes under execution. So what are you going to do? You don't need to take big steps. And this is very important when you are executing that. You don't take too big steps. That can overwhelm you, because if you're not getting the results because the load or the load on your plate is too big, you can be discouraged and then you give up. So take small steps, manageable chunks that will give you results. That will not overwhelm you. That will not discourage you. That will excite you to get action, to get results. And when you get results, you're even more excited to take more steps and celebrate yourself when you see that you're getting results. Remember, when you're busy, it doesn't necessarily mean you're productive. So you have to be able to measure that this action that I'm taking, what am I getting from it? Or even before you take the action, what do I intend to achieve after this action? So you're able to measure your productivity. Because again, the fact that you're busy doesn't mean that you're productive. Keep that in mind. So you don't want to be just busy, you want to be productive, because you're doing away with laziness. Now you are executing, you're taking action, but you also want to see results. You want to be very productive. Sometimes what we also find is that people can really talk a lot about what you're doing. It's really not necessary. It's your life, it's your dream, it's your goal. Unless you're doing it with a group or with a partner who is helping keep you accountable, it's very ideal and it's very wise to keep quiet about your dreams, to keep quiet about the accomplishments that you are getting. Let the results speak for you. There's no point going out there and bragging about what you're doing. Keep it to yourself. Get the results. Keep going, and let people see it themselves. And then, yes, this is life. So take inspired, relevant action. Repeat them when you get the results and keep going. This is the joy of life. Ensure that your goals are manageable. Don't be overwhelmed with big things to do, one day at a time. But then consistency. Discipline and consistency are key when it comes to living your dreams, when it comes to productivity in life, when it comes to excitement in life. You must be doing something every day, because if you don't keep to the consistency, if you are not disciplined, you will fall off. You do this one day, the next 2 days you're away, and then you come back to it one day, the energy will go. You will stop it. So the key thing is consistency and discipline. And you have to know that when you're committed to something, you must be consistent. When you're not committed to it, that's when you fall off. You do it on and off, on and off. So stick to it. Be disciplined. That's where you're going to have a great year in the coming year. And finally, it's today. Execution has to start today. Don't put it off. When you start putting things off, then procrastination will sneak into your life, sneak into your door, sneak into your heart, and then you keep putting things off and off and off, and then it becomes big. That is procrastination. And then you don't even do it at all. And then at some point you completely forget about it. That you completely forget that you even have a dream. You set goals for yourself. You have some big things to do. You completely forget about them. So today is all we've got. Tomorrow, it has a name, but I've never seen tomorrow. There's no day called tomorrow. When today is almost done and we're getting into tomorrow, tomorrow changes itself into today. So if you really think deeply about this, you realize that there is nothing called tomorrow. It doesn't exist. Today is all we've got. So take action today. Execute today. Set some goals today. Reflect today. Evaluate today. Strategize today. Take some execution today. Take a little bit of action today, not tomorrow, today. Possibly right after this meeting, you can take some action towards your great year next year. Because you don't want it to be another ordinary year. You don't want that. It has to be a joyful year for you. It has to be a great year for you. It has to be your best year yet. And you've got to start today. That's all you've got. You don't have tomorrow. Even tomorrow is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. So today is all that you've got. So do something for yourself today. Plan out your year today. Draw a plan for next year today. Think about next year today. Document something today. Today is all that we've got. So what are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? If you're not able to do anything at all today about your next year, reflect on this year today and think through into next year today. Do some reflection today, at least reflection only today, because that's all you've got. Don't say tomorrow, because it's not there. Tomorrow will change itself to today, so do it today. I would like to thank you so much for hearing me out, giving me your time, and paying so much attention to me. I'm so happy that I've been able to add some value to you. I'll take a few questions if you have them, and I open the floor up to you now. Thank you so much.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? No questions. Does that mean,
Awesome.
Sarah, that you did that amazing and you made yourself so well understood that everybody got it?
Thank you.
So, President Diddy, can I just make a quick comment?
Absolutely.
Me too. So Sarah, my first post on Facebook was resharing a post from a U.S. Embassy in Pakistan, and
Okay.
it had a picture of Muhammad Ali, one of my favorite all-time athletes, a role model. And this is what it said: best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. And that was perfectly in line with what you just said. You know, take actions today, not tomorrow.
Right.
And also be consistent and disciplined. So bravo, well done.
Thank you so much.
So, may I have a comment, Ms. Speaking?
Sure.
Okay, I don't know if Uche, if you're listening, but Sarah, I think you should speak also with the Rotary, because I listened to you. I mean, I do the John Marshall 360 leadership thing. So, and I think of how very badly I would like you in my house to speak to my children, really from 18 to 30, because you look like them. You're in their age group, so the words from you would probably carry a little bit more weight.
I will be honored. Thank you.
Well done. I really hope that there is an opportunity to speak to the Rotary.
Thank you so much.
Because my daughter really like her to hear this.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else?
Sarah, have you considered being a Rotarian? We'd love to have you on our team.
I am happy to join you. Thank you.
Yeah, so join us. I'll send you an invitation to come back at a meeting as a guest.
Okay.
Just sit and listen to what we have to offer.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you so much, Rita.
There you go, Uche. That's a follow-up after Rita's email. So if there's no one else that has a question, can I ask David Clement to do the thank you to the speaker?
Thank you, Madam President. It is my honor to thank the speaker today. First of all, thank you, Sarah, for your inspirational remarks. And I have to say I was remiss by not referring to you by your proper title. I see on your screen name that we are in the presence of royalty. You are Lady Sarah. So thank you, Lady Sarah.
Thank you.
For joining us. You are clearly a trainer and inspirational speaker extraordinaire.
Thank you.
Thank you also for recognizing the strengths of Rotary in acknowledging the love, care, and concern that you know the Rotarians here present here today exhibit on a daily basis. And what a great foundation for us to take those strengths that you have recognized and to build on your principles of reset. Reflect, evaluate, strategize, execute. When?
Today.
So thank you, Lady Sarah, for encouraging us to end 2020 with gratitude and great expectations. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you
Thanks
so
very
much.
David, for those wonderful words. And Sarah, under normal circumstances, if we would be in person, we would be giving you a certificate of appreciation for funds that are donated to our foundation, Branch Foundation. However, we will be sending you one, and we need your address, and I'm sure Rita will follow up on that. So,
Okay.
thank you so very much.
Thank you.